community is supposed to look like, Bridgeland is not only #1 in Cyprus, but I'm gonna go ahead on the record and say it's got to be #1 in the entire state of Texas. I mean, you're talking about beautiful, fantastic homes out in this community, world-class amenities. You got walking trails, you've got a boathouse. There's just so many wonderful things to do out in this community, and I'm excited to get started today. We're going to talk about the pros and cons of living in this community. What is it all about, Travis? You got to tell me. So if you're thinking about considering this as a place that you would like to reside and live in, I got to let you know right up front that the homes here start in the low 330s. That'll get you a 1,500 square foot house. It'll get you 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, and they go all the way up to the $2 million price point, where you're talking about a 6,000 square foot home with 6 and 6.5 bathrooms. So, and they've got everything else in between. So let's get into the real pros and cons of living here in Bridgeland. So one of the things that makes Bridgeland really special is going to be its amenities. The developer has done a fantastic job. I mean, I got to tell you, they have so many things in this community for you and your family to do. I mean, you've got beautiful, like I said, you got beautiful man-made lakes. I mean, check this out. This is just one of the lakes. Many of the homes sit on the lake. I mean, if you can get you a home that sits on the lake, you got you something, okay? You've got so many of these throughout the community. You've got beautiful parks. I happen to be standing behind a little small park right here. This is just one of the many parks scattered throughout this entire community. You've got fantastic walking and biking trails, miles and miles of trails to kind of walk and bike and jog or do whatever you need to do in terms of exercise, and all throughout this community. I mean, Bridgeland is an 11,000 acre community, okay? And so when purpose of this video is to kind of share with you, you know, if you're considering Bridgeland, you're going to most likely, and you want new home construction, you're going to be here in Prairie Land. Prairie Land sits on the west side of the Grand Parkway. This is where you're going to get your new home construction at. And this is the newest section in the community. And you can also use all of the facilities on both sides of the Grand Parkway. So whether you're on the east side of the Grand Parkway or on the west side, the newest side of Bridgeland, you have access to all of these wonderful facilities that they have. They also have a boathouse. They've got catch and release out here where you can rent some canoes, you can go fishing, but you have to, like I said, it's catch and release. So that's pretty cool. They have an event. They have so many different events throughout the year, and we'll kind of talk about that in a little bit as well. But if you're looking for, you know, just special amenities, I mean, the developer really put a lot of money into this development. Okay, so yeah, you can be assured that want their children to go to Cypress Ranch High School, and you can't do that over here in Prairie Land. You're gonna have, if you want your you want your child to go to a school that is zoned to Cypress ISD, well, you're gonna have to purchase a resale home by a homeowner that is currently listing their home for sale. You'll have to get a realtor like myself to represent you. Same thing on new homes, you would want a realtor like myself to represent you. But again, you know, you've got two different sections. So for new home construction, you're going to be zoned to Waller ISD. If you want Cypress ISD, you're going to have to get a resale. So it's sort of like, I compare the differences, in my opinion, to almost like Mercedes is Cypress ISD, and your Waller ISD will be considered like a Toyota Corolla, right? So is anything wrong with a Toyota Corolla? Absolutely not. It'll get you from point A to point B, right? It'll get you there. But the people who drive Mercedes Benzes aren't gonna sell their Mercedes, right, to go drive a Toyota. It's just not happening. So unfortunately, that is a drawback that you're gonna have to consider if you want new home construction, if you want to be a part of the Bridgeland community for new homes. So take that in consideration, and we'll now transition. So that brings us to our next point, and the next positive aspect about living here in the Bridgeland Prairie Land community is going to be the location. That's right, location, location, location. That's real estate 101. This location of Prairie Land is going to be located, like I said, on the west side of the Grand Parkway, with easy access to get to the Grand Parkway. You're 10 minutes to get to the Grand Parkway, you're right here. And then you have easy access to Highway 290. So being that it's situated right off the Grand Parkway and with easy access to 290, you can get to downtown in about 45 minutes with traffic, okay? 45 minutes to an hour. Now, let me give you a little story. Yesterday, we live in the Cypress area, real close here to this area. And and I guess this can happen in any community and anywhere in Texas, or really in the wherever you're at in the world, right? There was a wreck on 290, all right? So she was going into downtown, and I gotta tell you, it took her 30 minutes just to get to, not even drive but 4 miles. She turned around and just came back home and just said, screw it. I guess there was some kind of real bad accident that had to involve life flight. So if you're considering this area, you know, just kind of always check your Waze app, right? Or use your Google map to check, see if there are any accidents on the freeway. But for the most part, you can get downtown 45 minutes to an hour with ease. You can get to the Woodlands off the Grand Parkway in 30 minutes, 30 to 35 minutes. You can get to Katy real easily as well. Another 20 minutes right here. It's just up the road of the Grand Parkway. So you've got real good access to the freeways. So that makes it really convenient when you're talking about, you know, when I'm looking for a community, can I get to the freeway? Can I get to the airport? Can I get to my destination? You know, how long will it take me? And I got to say that the location aspect of in the city would be really good if you're considering Bridgeland as a community. And again, I just wanted to make sure that we're under the understanding that, you know, there are homes on the east side of the Grand Parkway that you can purchase as well. You just can't get new home construction. So for those of you who want brand new home construction, nobody's ever lived in it, you either want to build it yourself or you want an inventory home, you would be here in Prairie Land Village. Okay, so let's transition now to our next point. So while Bridgeland is a beautiful community, fantastic location, beautiful lakes, parks, and trails, one of the things that is definitely a drawback will be that they charge every single homeowner when they sell their home a certain percentage, like 0.5%. They call it a capitalization fee, and there's no way to get out of it. This is going to be separate from the HOA transfer fee. Your capitalization fee, the reason they charge this fee is that it's going to go into a certain fund for the HOA. That's going to be used for future improvements on. I told you that the community has so many wonderful walking and biking trails. I think a couple times throughout the year they'll have different